3-minute rounds of professional heavyweight boxing action. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing solid black trunks, weighing in at 130.2 kilograms or 287.04 pounds. Hailing from Tupou, Tonga, residing in Mount Druitt, New South Wales, Australia. He's trained by Lincoln Hudson, representing the Ultimate Training Center. He's a former ANBF New South Wales heavyweight champion, a former WBO Africa heavyweight champion. He has 36 professional fights with 29 wins, 7 losses, with 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing Tupou! His opponent fighting out of the red corner enters the ring wearing green trunks with gold and silver trim, weighing in at 121.1 kilograms or 266.98 pounds. Hailing from Campbelltown, New South Wales, Australia, residing in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. He is trained by Shara Roma, representing the boxing shop. He is an undefeated professional fighter with 10 professional fights, 10 wins, 10 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Teremoana Jr. This fight is brought to you by United Petroleum, Pie Face, Riyadh Season, and Everlast. It's now time for your referee, Ignatius Miscellaneous instructions.
All right, guys, I'll speak to you in the change room. I want you to obey my commands and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves and good luck.
Well, if you a huge advantage in experience, but he's right up against it here, against the young heavyweight on the rise, the big Teremoana, who is watchful at least early and then thuds a jab through.
Yeah, it's a beautiful jab and bombs away for these big heavyweights because any one punch can change it at this weight and this size.
Teremoana. He goes with the right hands.
Beautiful.
Around the guard of Bowie in the early stages here.
Teremoana respectful, just looking for that shot, the opening in the center of the ring. Beautiful.
Well, he is just finding that space around the guard of Bowie Tupou, and now he finds space right down the middle. And
beautiful work.
Teremoana is doing what was expected of him in the early stages of the opening round against the veteran.
Yeah, Teremoana showing his boxing acumen, his boxing skill, boxing at a distance and throwing monster shots on the outside.
1-2 over the top. Oh, the uppercut. It's done it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's not good.
Leave him.
A brutal knockout. And very shortly, he'll be headed to Saudi Arabia to do it all again. That is the plan at this stage. He took care of business brutally here in Melbourne tonight, and thankfully, Big Bo.
Ladies and gentlemen,